What up, people? Happy Monday. Happy MLK Day for those who have the day off. What's going on, folks? Monday, the last full week of January, finishing out 2000, the first month of 2019, January. Finishing out very cold. Part of the country, a lot of the country is very cold. May not have snow, but they're colder. Even the South has cold. Some parts of Florida are only like 50 degrees. Lows in the 30s. What that's all about. What's going on, people? How's everybody doing on this Monday? Enjoying the 3-day weekend for some. Maybe some of y'all not, because you might have been off furloughed because we're running into 30, 31 days of this shutdown. Something that's never happened this long. In fact, we were shut down last year at this time, but we weren't shut down for 30 days. I don't know how a lot of y'all feel about that, but we're, when you think about this, the whole thing is very kind of stupid in the sense that, the whole excuse is over border security, okay? One thing that a lot of people fail to realize, when you shut down a country that depends on its workers, especially, when we talk about border security, well, all you're doing now is making the country very much more insecure with this shutdown. You're not paying any border security people. Hell, he's not even paying his Secret Service. You think them motherfuckers want to take a bullet for his ass with this shit and they're not getting paid? And they're not going to get paid to get to their family? Shh. Let them keep doing this shit, okay? Hey, people ain't going to sit around here and not get paid, okay? That's the bottom line. And you know what? That's the way you should think also when you're doing business, okay? There's too many of us in this industry of direct sales, network marketing, online marketing. We give too many things away for free or too much discount. Okay, if you're struggling in any of those aspects, and you're not asking for the sale, this is why you don't have a business. This is why your businesses are struggling, because you're not asking for the sale. You're giving away too much stuff for free. You're giving away too much, and you're targeting the wrong people. 3 things that people why they struggle. You're giving away too much on a discount. It seems like our community expects us to give them stuff on a discount, okay? But they don't ask other ethnic groups to do that shit, okay? We are in business. I'm in business, okay? The small business owners, let's look at this from this way, okay? If you can't see value in what I do, you don't need to follow me online. And I tell this people all the time. And you need to be very adamant about what you want in business, too. Too many of us play all these games with each other. And as a business owner, you have to be very stern if you want to stay in business. You have to be stern because there are people who will try to take advantage of you. Okay? And just like what there's going with this war, with this nigga in the White House, his piss poor excuse of why he's shutting down the government. We got the same piss poor excuses why people don't always want discounts on different things and won't invest in themselves. And the same thing is that everybody wants something for free or for something for nothing. We got a culture in this country and around the world that people don't. Everybody wants stuff for nothing, but they act like nobody else has put in the time and the money to get what they got. Nothing's for free, people. I don't care what people say to you online about what they're selling. Ain't a damn thing for free. Somebody's time was put in it. Somebody's money was put in it. So why shouldn't they get paid for their time or money, just like anybody else? But we seem to have this attitude that folks that are, especially in black community, you're entitled to get discount. Well, come on, brother. You can give me a discount. No, motherfucker. I'm not going to give you a discount just because you want a discount. I put in the time and money. Now, if you see the value in anything I do, any program sales, books, then pay. This is the price for it. Pay. Now, if I decide to do a Black Friday or a Cyber Monday type of thing, that's different. But you don't go asking somebody to give me a discount because they want a discount. Okay? Go somebody else. If you don't see the value of my time and money, and it goes somewhere else, really. And you got to be that way sometimes. It's not being mean. It's just you got to see the value in your product and service more than anybody else. Okay? If you don't see the value in it, nobody else is going to see the value in it. You must take that attitude, especially as a small business owner, and using, whatever it is, you have to see that quality and that value in whatever it is you have and whatever you're selling and whatever it is you're marketing, okay? I always tell people, you don't need everybody to buy from you, okay? You need the right people to buy from you. You need the right people that see your stuff for value, because the right people who see your product or service as value, they usually are going to be the ones that know other people who may see your stuff as a value or buy from them also. See, like I said yesterday in the video, I said it's a compounding effect. Okay, everybody talks about duplication, but if you're doing duplication with the wrong audience, all you're going to get is bad audience or bad customer or whatever. You have to duplicate with the right people. Or I don't like the term duplicate. I use the term compounding, a compounding effect. Duplicating means that you want somebody to do exactly like you do, and everybody's different. What they should be learning to do is take your success principles and making them their own. Okay, the foundation of success is taking action, understanding it, and making them your own. Because at the end of the day, they're buying from you. You are the product. First of all, you are the product. Not the product itself. You are the product. You're just a messenger of the product. They're buying from you. Okay? For them to ever understand you or get you, the thing about trust, that's another word. There's a lot of words I don't like using because they don't have, like I said, they have no reason to mistrust you. What they should be getting is your message. Right? If they don't get your message, well, they're not going to get you. Okay? The message is what they should be connecting with. That's total what they should be connecting with. The trust and like factor is only going to be there is when they connect with the message that you are conveying. That's the only time. Those all compounding themselves, I say. Or somebody said duplicate, compound. That's what happens. They all correlate in that aspect of producing a sale. Okay, they get that message. They relate to the message. They relate to your story. They relate to whatever the hell you're saying. Is where all the other stuff falls into place. Okay, the trust factor is not going to come unless they relate to your message. Okay, this is where I want to get everybody to understand. It has to come from your message. They got to relate to your message, and the other things will fall into place. Okay, so in the aspect of everything else, and I always talk about too, your value. You have to be the one that values what you do. If you don't value what you do, nobody else is going to. And this is the problem we're running into with this nigga in the White House. He doesn't value his constituents. He doesn't value their needs. Only thing he values is himself. He looks at this whole presidency as he was on The Apprentice. This is a different ballgame. All he cares about is ratings enough, all the artificial type of things. And this is one of the things you find out in our culture today on online marketing. Also, people are concerned with artificial things more so than the things that need to sustain their business. Like I said yesterday, if you're not marketing to the right place, all the damn followers, likes, all of them don't mean shit. If you don't convert them, if you don't know how to monetize all that stuff, you don't really have a sustainable business. Okay? Your business is not working because you're not monetizing to the right people. And I gave you a scenario. You go look at that other video up on my Facebook, on my YouTube channel, DJS Marketing. Subscribe to that. You'll see that video and you'll understand what I'm saying. Okay? It's cold here. We were down to like, what was that? I don't know. We were down to like 6 below here in Columbus. It's a bunch of snow out there, about 6 to 7 inches out there. We were getting rid of it Saturday, and then it came back early Sunday morning. So tomorrow we're supposed to get up in the 30s. Wednesday we're supposed to get up in the 40s. So most of this stuff will probably be gone if we don't get some more snow. Probably will. Some of y'all probably had to go to work today. I'm drudging out into this mess. And this is why I do what I do. So I don't have to do this. I don't want to drive around people that are doing the same thing. I don't want to be around stuck in traffic, honking, being mad because people are cutting you off. They do that when I don't have to go somewhere. You know, I don't know if you can relate to how many of y'all like being out in traffic, worrying about being 20 seconds late, and the plantation owner wants to get on your ass because you 20 seconds late and not in your seat. You know, that kind of bullshit that they treat their employees, I don't have time for it. I don't have the stomach for it. I don't have the temperament for it. Because I know I tell them to go fuck themselves. I'm just not built. I am not built for the plantation no more. I'd rather be gone than to be in the plantation. That's straight up. I know some of y'all don't relate to that. I'm just telling you from my experience of being in the plantation. My story about the plantation has never worked. I can remember from the time I used to work at the Huntington down there on High Street when the Neal House was there. And we had cold days. I had to open up and this is why I remember all this stuff. This is probably why this has brought me to this point today. Remember, I had to walk across that bridge, the Broad Street Bridge. This is for you guys who were in Columbus, Ohio area. And it was dark, cold, snowy, just like the hell it is today. And it was a time when we had the Huntington is down there, the Huntington Center, whatever it's called now. New place. Okay, it was a new place. And I go in, I was opening up the mailroom. Now, you talking about 1986, 87, in between those type of things. Okay? I walk into the mailroom, just water, all on the floor. Over the weekend, the pipes had busted out of the ceiling. You know, you had sprinkler systems in there. They busted out of the ceiling. There's water everywhere. Lights are doing it, going on for long. I'm the one supposed to open up there. I said, and this is what I said, fuck this. I took my ass home. Okay? So, they wondered where I was at. I said, did you see what the hell was out there? There wasn't nobody to call. Okay? I wasn't staying around there. I went home. So, next day, I come up, and I got reprimanded for going home. I said, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Stay there, wait for y'all? And they couldn't do nothing. I wasn't working in there. I wasn't doing shit. See, these are the kind of things I will not put up with in the corporate plantation. They think you're supposed to put yourself at risk for the company. I'm not putting myself at risk for nothing that I don't own. I don't own it. I got no shares in it. I got no interest in it. All the fuck I do is work there. And you're not paying me enough money to do it, to risk myself, my health, my life over a situation that's as hazardous. I'm not doing it. Fuck y'all. I mean that shit to anybody. And I mean, this is how and nothing has changed. And I don't know if anybody out there can relate to this, being in those type of situations. But that's the kind of thing, this is why I strive and got to the point of saying, I do not want to work for somebody anymore because the attitudes of these places are not favorable to the employees. They're favorable to these companies because all they care about is the dollar. They don't care about nothing else but the dollar, the mighty dollar. A lot of y'all might think that's all we care about as being entrepreneurs. One of the differences between being an entrepreneur and working for somebody else is your thing. And as an entrepreneur, especially in the direct sales space, your attitude is to help others. Corporate plantation don't give a fuck about you. Okay, they're not there to help you for nothing. They're there to have you make their place profitable and rich, and they pay you pendants just enough for you don't to leave or fuck off or stay there. I'm not. They can't pay me enough. I'm too expensive for them. My value, my worth is too much for them, for me to put up with their shit. And you should think that way too. I don't know when it will take you to get there. For those who want to leave the plantation, you have to get to a point in your life, regardless if you got a family. I don't want to hear excuse about I got kids to feed and all that. You're barely feeding your kids now, especially if you're furloughed off of the government job. So that's a piss poor excuse to have. Okay? If you're still working, if you're still furloughed and still working, you need to be developing some kind of side income, some kind of business, or some people say some kind of side hustle. Because at the end of the day, this shit ain't going to change. They could do this next month. And then even if they do open up the government, they're talking about only funding it for maybe a month and a half. And we could be back in the same damn situation. Do you want to go back and be in the same situation because this nigga in the White House don't want to do what he should do as a president because he's only caring about himself? Well, you need to care about your family, people. You need to care about your family. Damn their asses. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be on you. And as you have to think that way as a person, especially if you're a person of African or Latin descent or whatever, a person of color. You're going to have to think about you. You're going to have to think about who you want to be, what you want to be, where you want to be, and how you want to be in the world. Because the world doesn't give a shit whether you are furloughed or not. And you don't know if it's going to, we know it's not going to change. And you don't know when it's going to happen. Because like I said, we were kind of in the same situation a year ago. And we continually dealing with this fool in the White House, we're going to still do all this stuff. I don't think we can sustain and wait until 2020 to vote him out. There's a lot of people saying, well, we need to vote him out, make him. No, we don't need to vote. We need to get him out. They need to get his ass out now. Can't sustain can't sustain what's going on that long. Okay? But people, I would suggest you start developing some other side income. Those of you who are furloughed, like I said, those of you who are still on the plantation, you need to be looking at some side income on what's going on because you can't. The markets change. And like I said too, when you people who are in business, understand your value. Understand all your value. Don't shortchange your business to appease those certain people or to appease a customer. A customer should see the value of your business for what it is, and if it serves a purpose for them. If it don't serve a purpose, then they need to keep stepping. See, people will test you all the time about certain things. I got this one guy all the time. I don't hear from him for a long time, and then he pops up, and he always trying to test me with stuff. And I don't like being tested. I've always failed tests. And I just tell people go fuck off, really. Don't ever try to test me. One of the worst things you try to do is test me because I'll tell you go fuck yourself, really. Okay? You either value what I do or you don't. I don't play all them broke dick dog games that people want to play with you with. I ain't with that game. I ain't with that practice. You either value what I have to say. You either value my experience. You either value my message. All that stuff. Or step off. I don't play them games. Okay? Wow, I just seen this thing about the family. We had there was a shooting or something at an internet cafe. See, the world has gone loco. Loco del mundo. Okay? Todo. I don't know what's going on. But I thought I'd just get on here on a Monday. Some of y'all I know are off. Like I said, and tomorrow you're the ones that got to meet that mule. Short week. Okay? Short week. Wherever you are at, you're going to have a short week. Last full week of the month. Going into February. Black History Month. Like the things that we'll talk about that too in that coming month. Had a discussion about that shit also. Boy, people are something else. People work sometimes. Sometimes you just got to tell them like it is and be done with it and just keep on moving, okay? I'm going to get off of here. With that being said, who is it? Adele Sharm. How you doing? Thanks for watching. With that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I'm doing some cleaning in the kitchen. And since can't do much, probably till tomorrow, too damn cold, 12 damn degrees. And it's probably dropping now, okay? With that being said, I'm going to get off of here. Peace. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.